time. Think about me. Before you go. Think about me. Before you go. Think about me.
Shout out to everybody here on the live stream. Thank you for jumping on in. 8 in the morning Sunday streams. You know, we're early on Sunday. Quick half an hour. I want you to spend most of the time with your family today. If you spend time with your family at all, today is the day. Please, by all means, be a family person, mother or father. Or if you're just, divorced, whatever, call, pick up the kid. Do what you got to do. Make that extra push to be around family members and people that need you. Your daughters look up to you if you're a man. Your sons look up to you if you're a man. Your kids need you if you're a woman. The more you put into your kids, the more they will have to give back to you. Okay? Remember these days. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Let's get into BTC. Shout out to all of you beautiful people here on the live. Let's break it down. Last night, I got a little spooked. They made me tether up. They did. Let's talk about why I tethered up. Not everything. I kept my 80 grand, my 100 grand in render, but I got out of a few other things just because I felt like I was overexposed. I had just put 200 grand in the market, and if we had taken a beat down, I probably could have lost about 60 to 70,000. So I decided to cover. I took profits too, which is pretty nice. Again, easy profits, right? It's like, don't take 7 grand. We're looking for a big bull run, but I did still make about, 7 to 10 grand yesterday in different swing trades that I got out of. I wasn't even planning on doing that though. They were long-term holds. It just, I don't know, man. I can't explain it. They're playing games with Bitcoin here on this 15-minute 200 MA, and we're going to talk about it right now. Every time we lose that 15-minute 200 MA, they spook me beyond belief because that's how the beginning of a big dump happens every single time. All right. Lifer was mad this morning in the group about Bitcoin being flat. He's like $10 live and 5. God bless you. I don't know. I didn't say anything like that. I wasn't upset at all. And I don't call people bums, but maybe you're making a joke. I don't want to upset you. But I love you, man. Everyone here is an amazing, beautiful miracle by God. Like, you all are unique. You know what's so special about everybody here? There will never be another human being like you, exactly like you, ever made in the history of the universe, in the history of reality. You are the only one, man. Like, there's the only one Dave Rave Song Records, man. Dave Angel. There's only one. You know what I mean? There will never be another Rave Song Records in the world. There will never be another Asar Khan in the world. There will never be another Ando Pancho. There will never be another Sean Plays. There'll never be another Wild Deuces, Freddie Muniz. You guys, there's no one else like you. You have a unique perspective to see the world through your lens that nobody else can see. You know what I mean? And that's what makes you special. That's what makes you amazing. We all have it too. That's what the beautiful thing is. There's no one like us. So if we can use our uniqueness, use our differences, people will gravitate to that. But you know what? Everyone wants to conform, and we feel nervous when we become ourselves. We feel nervous when we push out because everyone wants to be the same. I am not the same. When people meet me, they see there's something different about me. They notice it immediately. I talk a little too much. I talk a little fast. I get excitable. They're like, this is a different type of, I've never been around this. But you know what? If you're ready to be inspired, you find out, you know what? I'm the type of person maybe you do want to be around. But I'm not, to the social world, I'm pretty awkward. Let's be honest here. It works for YouTube, but it's a little strange in the real world. I'm like Jim Carrey. You know what I mean? I had to put myself somewhere where it worked, if it makes sense to you, But we're here at Bitcoin. This is the last time we looked at Bitcoin last night. Remember, I put that little box to think where we would be for Bitcoin. I think I was on the all-time history index when I did that. Chainlink hopes to encompass a previous runtime environment application such as the Common Business-Oriented Language, COBOL, standard, in which is responsible for facilitating roughly 95% of the world's ATM transactions, and the Java runtime architecture that made online banking possible. The goal of the Oracle provider is to abstract away the complexity and inefficiencies that come from attempting to navigate the multitude of unique financial systems and protocols in the digital age. And that's what they do. They see where we've gone, and they're going to put themselves in between at the right time. Get rid of it's like DOGE for crypto, the Department of Government Efficiency. But for crypto, we needed more efficiency. The way they move money right now, SWIFT system, you don't even know where the money goes. 4 days, you look, like 3 days, like, where's my money? Oh, there it is. It appeared. Blockchain, you can follow the transaction from beginning to end. I mean, it's a lot nicer, all right? It's just like, you're in control the whole time. But that runtime environment is going to be big. I think Chainlink's going to have a massive move this run. I have $100,000 in Chainlink. I do. And you're like, why don't I put it in Ponky? All these other crazy memes. You know what? I want to guarantee that it's going to do a 4 or 5x, and I feel like that's a guarantee from Chainlink, in my humble opinion, the closest thing to it. But we'll see. So yeah, Bitcoin just struggling inside this key zone. Looks like it's going to battle the 15-minute 200 MA again. All right. Look, there's a shoulder, a head, and a right shoulder. Yet again, we talked about the hedge short, which was the stop loss above this range here. That head short is in the money. Let's be clear. It's in the money. The entry was somewhere like 91, 150. It's not amazing at all. I'm going to make that clear. But so Bitcoin getting tighter and tighter in the zone. Let's do our top-down analysis for Bitcoin in case I missed anything. We're going to end up back really at this place here on Binance. Inside, to me, this looks like a bull pennant. We try to make it a symmetrical triangle, but it's a little more sleek. When I stretch it out, it just depends on how you kind of laterally move the chart. Sometimes that has that has a play in it. I've done that in my life, and your reality does sway depending on how you're looking at it, right? But to me, it's just because of the tight moving averages, I see a move to whenever the moving averages get tight, we get a move to the upside. Whenever we get jumbled moving averages in an uptrend, we get a massive pump to the upside. I don't see how this 1 hour does not pump. It just, you know what I mean? But they've just been toying. Last night when they toyed with me and brought it down to 89. And then what I don't like is this fear and greed, man. Whenever I didn't take some profits at 90, I regretted it. And then everyone said, yeah, but we stayed at 90 for 30 days or something in the last rally. Is that true? I don't know if that's true. Let's look at the max here. When did we stay at 90? November 28th. We were at 90. Okay, I wish I could open this chart up and really take a look at it. 75. Every time we've hit these highs, we've dumped, right? Dumped. We hit 88, dump. And now we're back at 90. They got to do this, huh? They got to play these games. Here 90, but we dropped. You can't see the drops, but there's little drops there back down to from 93. Wow, but we did stay up there. Look, we stayed up there for like a month. From November 19th to December 2020, we stayed up there for a month. Could we stay up there for a month? They got me. So I'm kind of, at one point, I'm going to have to extrapolate the fact that that's happening and just make the trade no matter what. I'm still in this trade on Weeks. I'm going to trade on beautifulweeks.com. Go to weeks.com. Sign up today. We have a link in the description. Make it simple and easy. If you want to join our trading group and get the gains that we made in the last few days, it's been massive gains. I have a group of elite traders. They're making gains when I don't even know I'm asleep. And they could be posting gains for you. You take a look here. DGen went up for 322%. Right? We just took XRP out of that flag, up 45. It actually probably went up even more if you wrote it higher than 106 of my target there. Nailed it all the way around. Nexa for gains. Bitcoin for gains. We nailed that Bitcoin call just, what was it? The 15th on that 1 hour when I went to sleep last night, and we caught that reversal. It was unbelievable. Woke up a G. Pepe up for 146, gave you the exact flag to get into, where the stop loss was and everything. We give stop losses, entries, all that. Fred booming before anyone knew about it, really. We've been just nailing it. AAA Cat and more. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Let's see what's hot right now on the morning. SEI holding 52. Love seeing that. Absolutely love seeing SEI hold 52. All right. Let's take a look at the cryptocurrencies here and see what's happening on the day and what's hot. PALITO. I like this PALITO. I talked about it yesterday. Remember? I went over it yesterday. I said, man, PALITO. And I was going to buy it. Let's see if I was going to buy the right one. Yeah, Hezbollah. No. 43 million market cap. It did go up. Remember, I was looking at it right here. It did go up, but it's back where we looked at it. But how much did it go up last night? Could have made 139% gains overnight. You see that? In and out. In and out. This thing got a $2.9 million market cap, though. Is that really the one? I want to make sure of that. Is that the one? Yeah, 3.1. Yeah, that's it. PALITO. Hey, you never know, right? XRP at 110. Mantra booming to the upside. Stellar, Hedera, Bonk, all the bigger gainers in the last hour. GOAT went to 130. Remember, we were looking at that thing at 60, 50 cents. It went to 80, dipped back down, and then GOAT would continue to rip. GOAT hit $1 billion market cap. That AI is going to rip its own coin to the upside. Sui back up 381. Popcat at 186. Cardano at 72 cents. Are you kidding me? Mu. So there's a lot of coins moving. Litecoin. at 89. Pepe, Gala, Caspa back at 15. Are you kidding me? So you can see the altcoins don't seem to care. They like this Bitcoin sideways behavior here. Floki booming to the upside too as well. So altcoins just taking names and kicking butt. All right. Bitcoin going flat, staying sideways. But the 50-minute, no matter what they do, tends to hold this 200 MA. And I said, as long as the bulls can stay above, look, we lost it last night, and I could not believe we made that regain. Nasty short squeeze. They just went, I mean, that was a long liquidation. They went after liquidations fast. So this is what I see. I mean, that's why I'm on a bigger trade. Like if I'm trading Bitcoin, and I said it before, this is the trade right here. And it's been flat ever since. They brought it up, they brought it down, they brought it up, they brought it down, they brought it up, they brought it down. Like I've been in the trade since that it's just been insane. It's like, come on now. Like since it's been Friday, I guess, but it feels like it's been 10 days, right? So there's the deal. This is the trade. I have nothing else to say. I see a move to the upside for Bitcoin, even though I see the fear and greed not in the best place, and it looks a bit sketchy to me. So, and you know, in my humble opinion, piling into altcoins, you got to have like a 5 to 6 month outlook anyway. Even if they did pull back a little bit, who cares? These are better prices than where we're going to be eventually. You know what I mean? So you could, in my opinion, it's good to grab a chunk. That's why I grabbed that 100 grand of lender. That's why I grabbed certain coins, because it's good to grab a chunk. We talked about Hex making a big move to the upside. Hex so far started that pump above the 200 MA, got the move, and I got Hex in this giant cup and handle. We got a bunch of stuff. Like this is where you accumulate Hex before it makes a massive, massive run to the upside. Anyway, you do whatever makes you happy. Also, the SEC might leave Hex alone now, right? You never know what happens there, because that was do the enforcements leave when Gary leaves, or do they have to carry over what Gary did? These are all questions here. Optimus. When you hear Chainlink getting some love, Optimus to me kind of, it's in that same little game. And then, this is AI. Sorry, this is AI. Sorry, I'm thinking about. But this will pump when Elon talks about AI. All right, this is like an AI bot type of idea. You know what I mean? It pumps when AI gets a big move. When this cracks the 200 MA, so I see this getting very tight. This is my prediction. I give you coin predictions, really, not even. I see this getting very tight. The 200 coming, breaking the 200, and then booming to the upside. There's a big gap. Looks like it could get all the way up to 28 cents. So this thing could do a 3x not too long from now from this key area. And I wouldn't be surprised. We're 190% at least. I would not be surprised. It looks like it's coming for Optimus. I would write this down, keep it on your radar. No one's really looking at it right now. Optimus looks like it's eventually going to make that move. I've seen this thing pump. When it pumps pretty dang hard. These are some crazy rally. 1, 2, 3. It's had 3 pretty hot bumps. I can see it doing it again. I don't own any. It doesn't matter. I was never paid to say this. I'm just showing you the actual technical analysis that I truly, have some belief that will play out based on the charts, based on what the charts are telling me. All right. God bless everybody here on the live. Thank you for sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Welcome. Bitcoin sitting at 90,829. Let's take a look at what it looks like here on Bookmap all the morning. Get you started for your day with liquidity and see what's going down. Hope you had a wonderful night last night. It was a beautiful, beautiful day yesterday. Went to the beach with the family in the afternoon, and it was amazing. Yep. Unbelievable, man. Anyway, the whole Mike Tyson fight was weird. It was pretty much, I don't know, man. Trump transition team compiling a list of current former U.S. military officers. I like that. A list of current and former U.S. military officers for possible courts martial. Yep. A Trump transition team is compiling a list of senior, current, and former U.S. military who were directly involved in withdrawal from Afghanistan and exploring whether they could be court-martialed. Look at that, man. Funny. The haters, man. DOJ and FBI officials reach out to lawyers as potential Trump revenge. Oh, my God. So funny, man. And that's the news. That's what the news is telling you. Don't read the news. Bunch of garbage. So look, this is saying that we're going to dump down to 86,000. The fear and greed is the highest it's ever been, and Bitcoin keeps getting tighter and tighter inside the pocket. Everyone's kind of sitting in limbo, wondering what are you going to do, Bitcoin? Are you going to take a tumble or are you going to take a bump? This is a shoulder, a bit of a head and a right shoulder. We have to admit that. But at the same time, on the 4 hour, when we kind of deep dive, it looks like a bit of an inverted head and shoulder. Everyone tells me to hit control. I think my mouse breaks. And then my mouse broke. Whenever my mouse falls too much, the wheel broke. So I'm going to have to get a stronger mouse. This could be a shoulder, a bit of a head and a right shoulder. Potential for the palm. Every time we get green, it's like, yeah, we're going to move. Every time we get red, it's like, ooh. And they got us. They got us right now. And they're going to probably go after, if there's enough shorts, they're going to go up. If there's enough longs, they're going to go down. They're waiting to see how many of us birds choose the sides. So whatever side, if you're on the wrong side, you're going to get hit. It's just that simple. That's what happens when we get tight inside these symmetrical triangles. Anything could happen. Most of the time, these dump to the downside. I will tell you that. Most of the time, these dump to the downside. But when I will tell you, someone says, well, the moving averages are too far away. Let me get rid of all this nonsense. I still haven't done my top-down analysis, too. 835, right? Let's clean this up. It's like, what a mess, right? Let's make it nice and neat, dude. Get rid of the fib. We don't need the fib right now on this chart. You need to see the level that we just bounced off of, very key. 90,000. Like 90,002 seems to be an area of to entertain there. 84,005 and then 97K could be the, just the premier breakout there. So this is what I see. Stop there. Oh, sorry. Yeah, the target for here would be like 100,000 if I want to go to 3-1. This is if you take a small trade out here. But if you want to go for the gusto, you go for this whole length of the pole. You see? It just depends on what levels you want to go for. Let me readjust that because it's got to be pretty more exact there. There's my wick. Honestly, it looks, that looks to be, that's your leg. That is your leg. That's your Elliott wave leg right there. So 105,000, 104,979. I'm the trader that your favorite trader likes to watch. I'm the analyst that your favorite analyst likes to watch. All right, that's me. All right, for sure. So look, the 8 hour vary getting away. Just the bigger time frames are extended, but the stochastics have reset while price action has gone up. That's a bullish sign. When stochastics go down, price action moves up. It tells you there's going to be a bigger move to the upside. Also, what if we still get a bullish divergence? So let me get back into the other time. I'll get to the bigger time frame. So, but this is it, everybody. And we're still struggling on this 15-minute 200 MA. Look, we just battled it again. And look, with a shoulder, a head, and a shoulder. You know how many people just took this short? Because they saw a shoulder, a head, and a right shoulder. And there's a bunch of stops up here. And they have a target down here for liquidity. We did lose the VRVP. But we're holding the trend line. We'd have to bearishly retest it one more time. And then Bookmap's screaming that we're going down. But they've been saying that for days now. And it has not happened. And I've seen them do that before. Those look like Hail Mary buys of guys that wish they could get in but didn't. So it all depends. Only time will tell, but it doesn't look amazing. And so I'm like, dang. So, it's almost like they're making me wait for the breakout and the retest. Like for me to put big money in, I'd like to be aggressive and get in now. But if I do, I'm losing 50, 60 racks in like a couple hours. You see, when you have big money, like you want to be more precise. So can this come out and do a retest and then I will get in there or get in there? And yeah, I'm going to have to miss a little multiple in some of the altcoins to protect the purse, But that's just, you know what I mean? Now, I'm already aggressive. Trust me, I put the 100 grand in render. I'm not saying I'm not, but I'm not going to put the 250. And I've already put in a lot of money, you know what I mean? Anyway, battling this key level, man. Crazy. So I don't know what to tell you. I don't have the answers here. We're in a tight zone. They're going to pick a direction at one point. They are. All right. And usually I can tell you, I know exactly what's going to happen because we got support and resistance below us and there's levels. And I'm like, well, that level's likely to, but that just hasn't been the case. Look at them dumping Bitcoin right now hard. And what they're doing is they keep going out. The head and shoulder traders won that one though. And they gave them that one a little bit. That was a head and shoulder. You did lose the 200 MA. You were rejected by the point of control. Resistance. You can clearly see there's a resistance at 91,200 for Bitcoin 2 as well. But again, this could just squick back inside, act like nothing happened. That's what they keep doing. All right? Because if you get in at the wrong time, the alts you're gonna get better prices for the alts. To me, it's very hard for me to buy when this is this high. It goes against everything that I do. Very, very hard for me. So I gotta stay on the sidelines with that large bit of capital. When my group will know, because I'll tell them when I finally go in, that's gonna be the signal that the market's probably gonna move back. When I finally have, and I feel that the probability is the best, because I've been doing this for 15 years. I've been playing with technical analysis for 10 years, every single day of my life, like constantly. And I can see what's likely gonna happen. I can see it, right? So again, I'm most likely right. And I don't even need to point it to you, to myself, talking to myself. I'm right most of the time. I'm talking to myself right now. I'm not talking to you guys. I'm not bragging. I'm saying, hey, Sam, most of the time you're right, buddy. So you got to trust your instinct, buddy. I'm like, all right, Sam, thank you. Do what you've been doing. You'll be all right. Nobody knows what's going to happen. We need to trust ourselves in these moments in time. I'm showing you how to build character, how to find yourself. Everyone talks about trading, but they don't talk about how much your character has to come into play. Who are you? Do you have the guts to stand? Do you believe in what you bought? Do you have conviction? My wife's got a cousin. He loves cryptocurrency once again, and every time he gets in, he panic sells within a few days. He can't seem to hold XRP. He can't seem to hold anything. And unbelievable. You know what I mean? So, and look, Bitcoin wicks right back inside to 90,700. They keep doing this. Vicious wicks to the downside, freaking you out, making you think they're going to dump it. Maybe that was the best buy, right? And then not following through with the head and shoulder pattern. You see, very frustrating price action. The head and shoulder won't play out. The inverted won't play. You know what I mean? It's just tick, 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 tick. Look, they're just, to me, it's beautiful flag. We made a beautiful flag. We knew a bunch of people took the flag. So we liquidated them all, right? Then we made an inverted head and shoulder. We knew a bunch of people tried to play the inverted head and shoulder. So we liquidated them all, right? Then we had an inverted head and shoulder. They didn't trust it, but we liquidated the late ones that went to sleep and forgot. Then we made a head and shoulder here. We went down a little bit, but we're probably going to come liquidate you guys too. You know what I mean? It's just crazy. So you can see they're clearly liquidating small positions on small time frames all over. And that's what's that leverage, that because there's definitely more retail now, and there's definitely more leverage now. And so that's creating this, now they're greedy. It's like before they didn't have as much liquidity, so they let us do our thing. Now they're just like, oh, well, I can go get it all, so why don't I do it? Which tells me that before they make their big move, I don't see why they don't go jagger down, jagger up, and then fly out. Possibly make a giant double bottom here before a bigger move to the upside. So I'm just not buying it. Normally I'm all in right now, but they got me there. They've been playing with my sauce, so they have me hesitant. They do. I have to be honest with you. They got me like, I still have the long open on Weeks. Don't get me wrong. Go to weeks.com. Best place to trade. Awesome. They do stuff with their WX token. I think they're giving away a Rolex, a Tesla, and money too. They always have something going on. They're a premier exchange. They're making tons of money. I know the people over there. They're good people. If you ever have an issue, we just go right over to them and then we can talk to them. I know the VP, the vice president of the entire exchange. Good guy. So no problems. He's been on the show multiple times. Andy, check him out. Andy VP on Twitter. Say hi to Andy. Say, Andy, we love you, brother. He's provided a lot for our community. He's been there for us. Of course, we've made him a bunch of money. We've done well for them as well. But hey, my community, because I'm super consistent, I've made a lot of consistent traders. And you guys have brought a liquidity to the market. And you guys have been amazing. You've blessed everybody around us that's had any interaction with the lifers, man. So God bless everybody here on the live. Thank you for being here. Chainlink at 14. Sammy's finally in the profits on Chainlink. Put 100 grand in it at $12. So I'm already up a seventh of my money, man. I like once you start putting 100 grand in a coin, it's like you can make the money so fast. It's like I always dreamed of having 100 grand in a coin, right? Never had the 100 grand, but now, So Bitcoin looks like it is struggling here. And when we take a look at the 15-minute and zoom in, it looks a little more clear as day here, all right? And once we lose the smooth moving average, we could see a drop here back down to 87,000. I would love it if we got a drop down to 85, 86, just something to bring this fear and greed back to maybe 78, 88, something. Just this, I got to get this off 90 or I really, it's very hard for me to open the purse. Very, very hard. That's why when we were really over here, I was able to grab it. We're at a very tough point. We could miss some of the greatest prices for altcoins before they... This is the condition right now. If you're me, you're right? Because you're all here watching an analyst. I'm supposed to know exactly what's going to happen, right? Untrue how? No analyst is 100%. So you could never expect me to be 100% no matter what, because no human being is. So right off the bat, we have to clear that out, that I'm not 100%. I'm going to do the best I can, though, to give you the most information. All right? Hopefully, I provide more details than anybody else to give you more insight than anybody else, so you have the best probability of making money. That's the only thing that I could do. That's my hope, is to provide you the best probability of what could happen, give you the most knowledge that you can have, so you see things that maybe you didn't see before. Like, you didn't know about the 200 MA on the 15-minute. You didn't know how when we lose that, we usually drop pretty nicely. Now we're getting below. You may want to understand what that means, right? Now, the 30-minute has been holding us down. Again, I kind of moved to the 30 because the 30's been smooth. So as long as we hold the 30-minute, I kind of gave up with the 15. They toyed with the 15 too much. Whenever they do that, I move on to a more like a less sensitive time frame. When they toy with like the 1 minute or the 2 minute, start trading the 1 hour. They toy with the 1 hour, start trading the 4 hour. Don't let them take advantage of you if they're messing with the time frame that you're in. Zoom out, get a bigger range, right? And say, hey, you're gonna have to come all the way down and get me here. You're not gonna be able to play games with me in this range, okay? You can feel it. Some days you'll be able to take advantage of the range. If you're trading small time frames, you're on fire. Other days you don't want to do that. You don't have much time. Maybe you're going to the beach with the kids. You want to trade a 4-hour time frame. Depending on what your day and what's happening, we'll determine what time frame you want to trade. When I'm sitting here and I can get it in, I'm on the 1 minute because I want to get it in now. When I'm with my family, with my kids, or it's a Sunday, I may trade a bigger time frame, of course, because everybody, we have 1,200 people here and 200 likes. I've watched the show before and I have forgot to hit the like button. We're human beings. Remember, if you believe in your crypto and you believe in your bag, hitting this like button helps this show go out across the world. More people will know about your cryptocurrency, especially if you send a super chat or a deep dive. And it can only help your world, okay? It can only help your world if you hit the like button here. So hit the like button. I've forgotten to do it before, so I'm giving you guys the benefit of the doubt. But I don't know why. I believe that everyone watches here loves me and believes in me. So I believe there's 1,292 beautiful souls that love and believe in me. So I can't figure out why 1,292 souls aren't hitting the like button. You see, I can't. It doesn't register to me because I believe every one of you are so special and beautiful that you would be the type of person that would hit the like button. That's what I believe. That's the reality I want to live in, that everybody here is a like button person. I firmly believe that. I guess not. I guess it's not the case, but I have to believe that. I have to believe that. Look at 900 people just think the like button doesn't apply to them. It's kind of crazy. But I show up every single day without a day off, no matter what. Think all the days you were sick. Think all the days you didn't feel good. I was live. I didn't take that day off. Who here's taken a day off in the last 2 years? Who here's taken a day off? Like you had to lay in bed, you just couldn't do it. I did not. I'm telling you right now, I did not do it. I didn't do it. So hit the like button, man. Please. It'll be very nice of you. It will give you good karma. It'll send you on your way. All right. Okay. Next meme to super is Floki. I think there's a problem today to your like button. It shows an X instead of a usual clean box. So weird. A bunch of leeches, Sam, is taking time away from his family on Sunday to help us gain the knowledge. Remember, Sammy, a lot of the viewers are people that went AFK and YouTube just... What the heck? I don't know what that means. Yeah. I appreciate you very much. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Can you watch Doge, Sammy? Yeah. I like Tucker, but it hasn't gotten a lot of buzz recently. But I do like Tucker. Here's the deal. If the 30-minute loses the 200 MA, they may just whip it back up. But usually we will break down to 88,375, and there's a chance we go all the way back down to 84,778 and 85,000. There is a chance. You know, this is a shoulder, a head, and a right shoulder. The daily is very extended. We're away from the 2-day moving, you know, the 21-day moving average. Anyway, let me show you what I mean. So I'm going to go to the all-time history index. And we're going to do our top-down analysis. Very important we do this every single day. Something misses when I don't do this. It's like I know it. I've done this. Like one day I didn't do it. I made an awesome trade, and then I didn't see the 1 hour was going to dump. I decided just to trade the 5 in the 1 minute, you know. So Bitcoin's going to close a weekly candle absolutely beautifully, right? You can only say the next area is 80,000 where these two candles met. As I said before, Bitcoin has never come back to the impulse, right? We had a beautiful consolidation. We impulsed out. We did not come and retest. Heavy consolidation, we impulsed out, we cannot come and retest. However, we did have support or resistance that had been set previously that we do not before. Now all we have is 71,005. That's it. You know, maybe even a wick there up to 73.7, but that's all we have. So could we come back down there? There's a chance we could. Bitcoin never has, but there is a chance that the weekly decides, hey, I'm going to pull back. You know? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 weeks of a pullback though to May. Like we pull back now all the way to May and then we start ripping again. If it's a super cycle, that could be possible. You know, I don't know. I don't have the answers, everybody. Now, the 3-day chart, we didn't want the 3-day candle to close red. Remember, we said every time a 3-day candle closed red, we pull back, 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 we pull. I mean, it's 100%. It really is, right? Except for right there. All right. So it's not 100%, but it's about 80, 90%. I mean, it happens most of the time. All right. Did you hear about Unisui? Pretty nice gem available on Mexi and Poloniex. Thank you. And you can't send in 3 super chats, my friends. You can send in one. Fetch AI, we'll look at. Yeah. God bless you, my friend. Thank you. Shout out to Armando Rukaj. We love you, Armando. Thank you so much for jumping on in here to the live and being an awesome part of the live stream. We appreciate you and we love you, man. People just want to be treated possibly and loved. You know how many people have never had a positive, loving person in their life? Really? They come to this channel, they hear the love, they hear the positive energy. They like that. People like being treated right. People like being talked to in a respectful manner. People like when someone dresses nice for them. This is what people like, all right? If you want to be a very successful person, do what people like. They like to be helped. They like if you share knowledge with them. They like if you treat them right. That's all you got to do if you want a successful YouTube channel. Have a positive attitude and give some value, okay? And do it every single day. That's the key to success, everybody. Those 3 things, I just gave you the key to success. And then stay in the present moment when you get when you get anxiety, and work out to keep your body at optimal. You do those 5 things that I just said, I don't see how you don't become a multimillionaire. It's so simple. There is success leaves clues, and all you have to do is pick up on those clues and then basically replicate. Every successful person does a lot of the same things. They picked one thing to be very good at, and they did it every day until people recognize them. That's what I did, right? I picked one thing to be good at, and I did it every day until you guys recognize me for it. That's all you got to do to become successful. I'm giving you the keys to success. So the 3-day chart, back at telling us we may get a red candle close. So we know the 4 hours in that beautiful tight channel, but we got to see it. Street Fighting Sammy. No. You look like Stip Makokic. I don't know who that is, man. God bless you, brother. You look like Stip Makokic. Now I'm going to, if I put this guy in and I look nothing like him, all right, I'll look like Stick Makovic. I can kind of see a little bit of resemblance, but no, come on, man. You think I look like that dude? I don't think so. No, I'm far more handsome than that guy. Let's get real. He's a nice looking dude, but anyway, I don't really want to let's get real. Like, come on, man. I don't think so. He think I look like this dude? I don't look like that guy. No, right? Why do people do that? You know what? Everyone has a perspective. Can you come here? You're so beautiful. You look nice, though. How you treat your wife, everybody. With love and respect. I haven't seen her this morning. First time you see your wife, you hold her with your big man arms and you tell her how much you love her. You let her feel safe in your big man arms. You know what I mean? She got bigger traps than you. That's so mean. Who said that? I don't. Anyway, so the 3-day could come back to the 21-day moving average. It's not looking amazing. We're in such a tight zone. Last night I bailed on a lot of my. I took out 100 grand out the market. I didn't feel right. You know, I didn't feel good. I made 8 grand off SEI. I made some money, and I didn't tell you. You know, we discussed the moves together. You know, I tell her what I do. She doesn't tell me what to do, but we discussed it. You know. So, you know, there's a chance that we still have a bit of a flag here for Bitcoin. The chance we still have a flag here for Bitcoin, and we come up sideways on the daily, you know? I tell you what, man, they got me kind of twisted here, right? And now we have daily support at 86.5 where we bounce beautifully. And so far, I mean, you know, and as the 21 keeps coming in, the more likely we are to get a move to the upside. So I'm just building, you know, and then we're back, and then it brings me back to here, right here, where we are on the 4-hour time frame, and I'll bring us back to the other, you know, so you can see why I'm at where I'm at. Like, this is the TA. Like, there's nothing really else we can show you. Like, I'm giving you. If you go to any other analyst, this is, and they're good at what they do. They're gonna come to the same exact conclusion that I'm at for you. Like, this is it. Like, go watch a bunch of analysts. They're gonna give you the flag. They're gonna tell you the levels. My levels may be a little cleaner, but you know. So that's it. Even you have the guts to take the call with a stop loss below 88,000. You kind of have to. Yeah, for me, it's a stop loss below to the upside or not, or it isn't, you know? So either you have the guts for that call or you don't. It is what it is. You see what I'm saying? So I have the call in. I've put 100 grand into render, but I kept 100 grand out too. All right. Sam, every time S&P futures is down on a Sunday, Bitcoin pulls back always Sunday evening. Hey, God bless you, man. He says every time. So he thinks tonight there will be a pullback for Bitcoin. Yeah. It's not 9 yet. They said they got here at 9. I have 4 minutes, technically. I'm just being honest. I could take off a pair of clothes and, you know, put on a shirt. Like, it's funny. Ohm just continues to rip to the upside. It's not on MEXC, but we put it out last night. We said it was going to move, didn't we? I gave you the trade here last night on the live stream. If you came to my live stream, I gave you exactly where to get in, and it is now up 23%. So overnight, you would have made 23% just coming to my live. I do this all the time. I gave you the entry, the stop loss, and it's probably going to go to the target. Look, it almost hit the target there. Yeah, you're right. 367. Unbelievable. I see 386 coming, but dang, who took the trade from last night? He says, it is on MEXC. I think you're right. You're right. It is on MEXC. You're right. So sorry. Dang, I should have traded this last night. I did not. I was a bit tired. Jones did the Trump dance. You're funny. I've been at Beam since early this year, and every time it has a heavy pump, there's a Bitcoin crash. That's weird, right? So let there be a Bitcoin crash. Let me miss some of the entries, and then I can scoop them up. So you guys kind of see where I'm at, right? I'll take a hit on if we take a dump, I'll take a hit on the render position, but I'll have 120 grand to get back into near, maybe a little more render and SEI. I want my SEI and my near back, but I don't want to chase them at a 90 greed, you know? And this is very hard for me. I have to control my emotions right now, or it's not going to go well. All right. Everyone, I usually don't do super chats Sunday morning. I know people are going to get pissed, and I guess you can't piss off the public, so you kind of have to do the best you can. But Sunday mornings are more of like where I just kind of show the market, and then I dip off. I usually don't sit there and fun through super chats. I just don't. I don't have the time for it on Sunday morning. You know what I mean? Yeah, I've done all this TA and all this stuff in my trading group too. Like if you're in my trading group, Michael Hoge, I have a chart on it. Like you can see what I believe is going on. Is that the real Michael Hoge? That kid that was in those like fake, all that. Yeah. Good morning, Sam. Can we go over Sol? Had a bit of a pump last night. Sam, every time. Okay, can you check Turbo? I honestly, guys, I have people picking me up right now. I got to run. I can't do it. I love each and every one of you. I will do these super chats tonight, though. My team will write them down and we'll bring them back in. I promise. All right? So have no fear. You think Doge will break out soon? Watch Bitcoin, everyone. If Bitcoin dumps, your coin is dumping. Highly likely. Or at least getting somewhat of a pullback. All right? I'll take a look at Doge, and then I really have people outside waiting for me. So I have to be nicer to them than I am. You know, I have to be. You know, Doge at 36. I like Doge, but it had a huge pump. and it's away from the daily 200 MA. Let's let it cool off. Either go sideways or come back to the daily 200 MA. I wouldn't touch it till the daily 21 moving average interacts with Doge. Somewhere probably around 29, 30 cents, you know, and you'd pull your Fibonacci to see that level somewhere there at the 28 cent level for Doge. Everyone, I love you. I got to jump. Thank you for the 1,400 people here on the live. 580 likes, $33 in chat revenue. I apologize about not doing the super chats. I usually just don't do them Sunday morning. It's just the only time, you know. I apologize. I should say something. Please don't get mad. I will get to them tonight. I promise you. And I will start doing them because I see there's more people here and I don't want to piss you off. So please forgive me if I didn't get to your super chat. Know that it was great, you know. Can you check XLM broke the yearly high? Just trade your one for everyone asking for a super chat. Put your 4 hour on. Look at the 21-day moving average. If you're further away, you're going to come back to that 21. That's it. And 90%. So if you're worrying about your coin and you're away from the 21, you probably should be taking profits or waiting for it to get back to get in. If you're thinking of trading it and you're near the 21, it's a good look. I can answer all those super chats with that answer. I'm serious. Take every coin that you gave me a super chat for, put it on the 4 hour time frame, watch where the 21 is, and that's going to give you your answer. Okay? It really is. I know I'm trying to, you know, wrap them up at once. I apologize. Sam, I got disconnected from the group on Discord. How do I get back in? Email CryptoLifers. Email CryptoLifers@gmail. I am not customer service, but I can tell you how to do it. Everybody, I love you. Thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. Crypto is life. I gotta run. God bless you.